Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Chris in at the 5 down low. And for Boston, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt, and it's Tice in at the 5. We've got a primetime interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect to see here tonight?
Could be a feeling out process early, but I do think once the teams get going, expect it to be physical and contentious.
Kemba Walker simply stated, great scorer, great leader, a winner.
Inside, Golden State moving the ball around. Wiggins passes to Chris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Curry finds Chris. That shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brown with the bounce pass. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Chris. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Chris has got 6.
And how about a 44-inch vertical leap for Andrew Wiggins, and yet not interested in competing in the dunk contest.
Greg, he can really get up, but says he keeps it simple when he does. One hand or two, he's a game dunker more so than an exhibitionist.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And there it is for him. 8 points for him.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
For 3, Hayward. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wiggins outside to the middle. Here's Chris. The shape. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hayward from outside. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Wiggins passes to Chris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is incredibly explosive. Makes Chris a tough cover.
This is his first free throw of the game.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams comes in for Daniel Tice. And Langford subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And Golden State also making a change. Pascal's checked in.
Well, this guy, a top 10 pick in 2016, we have seen Marquise Chris's talent. We've also seen the areas where he can improve.
Curry with the steal. Wiggins drives in. And the basket by Pascal.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Walker finds Tatum. Back to Walker. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now Pascal, and stolen by Tatum. Here's Walker. Williams trying to break free. Shot's good by Walker.
Well, a big part of what Kemba Walker does that makes him dangerous, scoring off the move. How about that body control, guys?
Out to the right wing. Pascal, the pass to Chris. Back to Pascal. Again, Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That's tipped.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector.
And it's in there.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Now, here's Thompson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Curry is inside. Guarded by Walker. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Tatum. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. And Langford with the stop.
And how about the hops Langford has? Terrific at just rising up and being free and then throwing it down.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Romeo Langford. That is his first foul of the game. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Enes Kanter's checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Brown. Marcus Smart's checked in for Langford. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Outside Curry. Here's Toscano. Rebound Boston. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Golden State moving it around. Curry outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Wanamaker. That shot misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
You realize how easy it is to get looks from him, using his big body, coming off screens.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Here's Smailagic. No points in the game yet for him. And stolen by Hayward. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 5. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green down low with Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Toscano in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Curry. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire to play like.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Boston making a switch here. Tice is checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Wiggins is checked in. Hayward on the wing. Here's Wanamaker. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors.
And Doris, when you look back at this Warriors team's draft record, Looney proving to be one of their big success stories.
Yes, yet another great pick by an incredible organization. Back in 2015, Looney was the last pick in the first round. He dropped that far because of hip concerns. But once that healed up, this guy became a key component during 2 of their title runs.
So it's Boston now. The Warriors making the shot. It's 2-on-1. On up the court, and Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
Tice finds Smart. Boston again missing. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Green. Here's Poole. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And the Warriors with possession here. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. It's stolen. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And the basket is good.
You ever notice the physicality that's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game? He just powers through the defense, sensational shooting.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. And that one falls for Smart. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Out to the right wing. Chris with it. 12 points for him. Pasco kicks to Wiggins. Shoots from the block. And the pass to Chris. That one goes in. Chris has got 14 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
1:39 left in the first half. In the corner, Tatum with it. Tice passes to Williams. And a wide open look for Walker from outside off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Thompson against Walker. Thompson left side. Chris. Good work defensively by Smart.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Williams. Smart finds Tatum. And stolen by Wiggins. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Poke loose. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Tatum. It doesn't go for him. Wiggins with some nice D. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Smart. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And some changes here for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Hayward comes in for Tatum. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. And Golden State also making a change. Smailagic is checked in. Now, here's Thompson. Chris kicks to Pascal. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Walker's running.
Boy, you have got to.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
It's stolen by Brown. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, feel for most of the past decade, Shaq, the Warriors have drafted near the end of each round. If they've done a quick... And that does it for our half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Celtics trail by 6. Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. And Tice throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Back to Thompson. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Chris. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Clock at 6. There's the dish to Thompson. Back to Chris. It's blocked. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And here's Walker. And yes, it's good. Walker's got 6 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
Chris pass to Thompson. Back to Chris. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. He dishes it to Curry. It's deflected. Here's Walker. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
To the paint. It's stolen by Tice. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Hayward leading the charge. Good. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
To the inside. Out to Thompson. Back to Green. Thompson in the corner. Will it go? Hits it from 3-point range. He has 6.
Well, the three-point shot is one of the most dangerous aspects of Klay Thompson's game. Somebody check that man.
Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Boston making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And the Warriors also making a change. Looney's checked in for Marquise Chris. Enes Kanter's checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. Curry passes to Looney. Unable to get that one. Excellent D from Kanter. And now here comes Williams leading the break.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it. A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Passes it to Looney. Looking for Pascal. He gets it there. Some solid defense from Brown. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Craig, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
And it's Brown that time on the assist from Smart. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
And the Warriors miss again. Boston leading by 12. Here's Smart. Williams passes to Smart. Left side Williams from the baseline. It's rebounded by Curry.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Down low, Smailagic. Curry passes to Smailagic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws. I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Thompson outside. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Eric Pascal. And it's Toscano in at the small forward. Curry passes to Smailagic. Lays it up off the glass. Smailagic has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Smart kicks to Cantor. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. They get it back. Off with the layup. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
A kick out to Brown. Right side, Williams. Outside, Smart. Fires the 3. Kept alive, Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
And it's good for 2.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Smart. Wants to get it to Brown and does. From downtown, Smart misses.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pascal's shot is off.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Tatum comes in for Robert Williams. Green is checked in for Brown. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Here's Green. And no good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Smart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart willing and able to get himself to the line.
And the first one drops. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Curry. It's tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Warriors trail by 5. Wiggins finds Chris. Wiggins against Green. Back to Wiggins. To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The first free throw is good. Austin making some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Green. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Smart. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Wanamaker the pass to Hayward. Launches it. That one no good. The Warriors go the other way. Wiggins dishes to Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Tatum. To the middle and stolen by Chris. Green the pass to Curry. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Back to Tatum. Outside, Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Tice gets it to go.
That's just too easy. Kemba, the innate sense to find the open player. Well done.
Wiggins finds Thompson. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Pass to Tice.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And there's the pass to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Curry on the wing. Pass to Chris. Off the left rim and out.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And Wanamaker has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best and with
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Chris in at the center filling out the middle.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Jokic with it from outside the arc. Chris with the rebound. Green dishes to Wiggins. Back to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Chris with it. Millsap's there. Now Chris. Here's Thompson. Clock at 2. Count it from 12.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Barton passes to Jokic. Barton with it, working on Chris. And that one's good, Barton.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
Green kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Chris, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
2 on the clock, and the turnover again by Golden State.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
To the inside. Green left side. Here's Chris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And it's Harris with the ball for Denver. Now here's Murray. Over Curry. No good off the back of the rim. Wiggins outside. They kick it out to Green. Back to Wiggins. Outside, Green. Pass to Chris. They kick it out to Green. There's the triple. They get it again. The second effort. Thompson outside. Back to Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And Barton throws it down.
Terrific instincts on defense. Harris has a good nose for the ball and when to go after steals.
Back to Chris. Barton against Wiggins. 1:15 left to play here in the first. They kick it out to Green. Shot from the top of the key. Barton with some nice D. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, you know what? I think Barton does a nice job hitting the boards. Would love more of that kind of intensity from him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Finished off the break.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Warriors trail by 6. Green dishes to Curry. Chris with it. Now guarded by Barton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Haskell with the steal. Here's Curry. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Morris passes to Porter. Back to Morris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Here's Poole. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 4. Live from Chase Center. You're watching Tuke.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Plumlee out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Porter. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Toscano. Over to the left wing. The steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Morris with the ball. Here's Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Craig kicks to Morris. 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Curry passes to Pascal. Here's Poole. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And some changes here for the Warriors. Smailagic is checked in, and Wiggins is subbed in for Steph Curry. And then for Denver, Jokic comes in for Jeremy Grant, and Murray subbed in for Monte Morris. And a wide open look for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Murray, the pass to Craig. Back to Murray. Outside Porter to end the drought. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Knocked loose. Plumlee trying to break loose, and a missed layup.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And here's Pascal. Back to Looney. Porter kicks to Murray. From 13. And there's Porter on the assist by Murray. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Pass to Looney. Back to Pascal. 56 seconds left here in the second. Smailagic lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murray surveying the D. And it's Murray with the jam.
Nice to see Murray take it strong to the rack. Pretty good finisher he is inside.
Wiggins outside. Inside. 9 feet out. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Looney.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Porter, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Warriors have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. The pass to Smailagic. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Can't connect from short range.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And, you know, this is something Jokic does extremely well. He excels at finding the open man with quality passes.
And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcomed a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that's a...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Good on the shot. Harris has got the first bucket of the third here for Denver.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Curry passes to Chris. Rebound by Murray. Denver leading by 9. 11 feet away. Denver passing it around. They get a hand on it. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. And Thompson gets it to go.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Barton wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. Barton's got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And like whenever Green is assertive from there, knows he can score and does just that.
Now, here's Jokic. Covered by Chris. To the paint. Millsap kicks to Jokic. A second chance effort. And it's Millsap laying it in. Millsap's got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Toscano's checked in. Grant, he's checked in for Denver. Morris comes in for Murray. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
That one drops for him. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Smailagic is checked in, and it's Eric Paschal in for Draymond Green. The Nuggets also changing it up. Plumlee, he's checked in for Millsap. Porter comes in for Will Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Gary Harris. 4 on the clock. Now here's Porter, guarded closely. Great positioning on the putback. Plumlee's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Toscano passes to Smailagic. Yes, that goes in. Smailagic has got his second bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
High post shot. And again, it's Denver.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And Thompson kicks to Paschal. Pass to Smailagic, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Porter passes to Plumlee. Here's Craig. In the corner, it's Morris. 29 seconds left in the third. And it's the Warriors on the break. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Morris, and again it's Denver.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Pass to Smailagic to the wing right side. right at the free throw line, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action after this word. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Grant down low with Jokic. Monte Morris is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter at the 3.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul him.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Wiggins against Murray. On the wing, Wiggins. Pascal, the pass to Wiggins. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wiggins has got his first points in this one.
Tell you what, for a small forward, Wiggins is strong inside, and only growing in confidence, too. That's scary for the opposition.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. When he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Nice D from Porter.
That's a surprise. Really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Murray, good.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Green, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Morris against Curry. Morris, left side. Plenty of space. Here's Jokic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
How about that persistence there? Jokic refusing to give up on the glass.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 14. Pascal, the pass to Green. Good defense by Jokic. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Murray, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Curry finds Pascal. Back to Curry. It's good.
Sometimes you watch Steph get a shot up. You just appreciate what you're seeing, and perhaps the best shooter of all time.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Pascal. Back to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. No good from Grant.
No excuses, none. With the defense non-existent, he has to connect from there.
Wiggins surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Toscano.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets leading by 9. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. A different look for Denver. Paul Millsap's checked in for Grant. Will Barton comes in for Porter. And Harris subbed in for Monte Morris. Millsap has the open look. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Golden State running out of time. Outside for Curry. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Harris passes to Millsap. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nuggets.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Will Barton.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And here are the Nuggets now. At one point, they led by 16. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Murray. Barton passes to Harris. Barton right side, just 4 to shoot. Now Jokic, guarded by Green. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
From 6 away, that one off the back iron and out. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains. We're in the... And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Tice finds Brown. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got the opening field goal of the game for Boston. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Now, here's Tice, following the miss by Jamal Murray.
Wow, wonderful court awareness that time. You can count on Walker to find the open man.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Millsap has the open look. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Barton, no luck.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy layup.
Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. And Barton throws it down.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Tatum on the wing. Here's Tice. Good defense by Jokic. Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
So it's Boston now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Millsap passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
In the corner, Murray with it. Now Harris for 3. Murray, no good. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Tice. And the shot is good. Murray with it. And here's Barton. Shoots over Walker. Barton, no luck.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Harris kicks to Murray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And then for Boston. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Smart subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Just 2 to shoot. And again, Denver no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Smart dishes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 6.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Back to Morris, and a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the triple.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Smart kicks to Walker. Plumlee with the steal. Grant outside. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. The feed to Plumlee. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And that's how you build confidence in your shot. Smart, able to set his feet off the catch and shoot.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Morris. Passes it to Grant. Porter outside. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And we caught up before the game with
Southwest. I mean, you need to look your...
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1 spot. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Here's Morris after the basket by Boston. Here's Craig. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off a shot. Craig can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Celtics passing it around. It's stolen, and the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That's his first foul. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And the Celtics also making a change. Hayward's checked in. Barton in the corner. Murray kicks to Harris. Millsap looking it over. Down low. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops for him.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
The pass to Wanamaker for 3. Hayward. Rebound by Murray.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And so Boston again turning it over.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Celtics making a switch here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Robert Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. Brown is checked in for Marcus Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Now here's Walker following the miss by Jamal Murray. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Barton wide open. He fires. A miss that time would have put him up. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
Murray, good. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. To be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nuggets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. In the corner, Murray with it. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And this is something we saw in college. Tatum gets his hands on the ball, causing deflections and steals.
Murray against Brown. To the inside. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Harris.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Walker the pass to Cantor. 5 to shoot. There's Brown with the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Murray with the ball. Jokic with it. Williams picks him up. Jokic kicks to Barton. No good with the triple. Celtics leading by 3.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Good on the bucket. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. Boston was looking great right away. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few. And that should do it with the second half about to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Smart passes to Wanamaker. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Harris. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Barton. And he gets the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Harris looking it over. Outside Millsap. Back to Harris. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Wide open look here for Murray. The kick out to Barton. Clock at 4. And another miss by Denver. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
They needed that. They were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Smart passes to Wanamaker. Smart dishes to Tatum. Pass to Tice. Tatum on the wing. 10 points for him. Smart misses. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nuggets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And the rejection by Tatum for the Nuggets. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Will Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Then for the Celtics, Robert Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Hayward comes in for Daniel Tice. And Walker subbed in for Smart. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Denver. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Torrey Craig in for Harris. Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. Hayward can't hit.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving.
It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Brown, the pass to Tatum. To the paint. Plumlee with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Morris with the ball. And it's Grant in the corner. Back to Plumlee. He dishes it to Grant. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Celtics leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Tatum. The kick out to Williams. That 3 off the mark. Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he makes both free throws. Here's Walker. Brown outside. Stolen by Grant. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Whew. He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
A shot by Hayward. Wide open. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Morris kicks to Porter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's, even back in high school. Shot 47% as a senior.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Daniel Tice is checked in for Tatum. Williams finds Walker. And here is Brown. Clock at 6. Back to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
A shoot-first point guard, but he can also distribute. Walker, he'll force the D to make some tough choices. It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward out there with Williams. And it's Tice in at the 5. And the technical free throw is good.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue.
Hayward from outside. Barton with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 4. For 3, Murray. Passes it to Barton. Pass to Craig. Back to Barton. Shoots over Walker. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Down low. That shot is off. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Paul Millsap's checked in for Porter, and it's Gary Harris in for Torrey Craig. Boston also with the sub. Cantor checked in for Gordon Hayward.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
There's the pass to Harris. Here's Murray. The kick out to Barton. Back to Murray. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
Look to run. Brown can beat you down the floor, then finish the play.
Walker against Murray. Over Walker. Jokic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Took him no time at all on that one. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Jokic kicks to Murray. The 3. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
The assist by Smart, and I think his playmaking is coming along.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Inside and taken away by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Walker. That one good for 2. Walker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Pass to Millsap. Harris outside. Jokic with it to end the run. And again, Denver no good. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
First one falls for him.
And what you love about Tatum is that scoring gene, but with efficiency, both from the field and the line.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
To the paint. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
It's rebounded by Tice. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Tatum. And he lays it straight in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Harris finds Porter. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Porter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Walker looking for an opening. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome, everyone. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Hayward outside. Three-pointer. No good there. The Warriors go the other way. The drive by Green. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. To the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Curry passes to Chris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Now the pass to Walker. Misses off the right iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Walker against Green. Thompson right side. Feeds it to Wiggins. Pass to Chris. 4 on the shot clock. And Chris throws it down.
Marquise Chris is becoming one of those guys you got to see when he's jamming it down.
Passes to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shoots from the right block, and he can't bank that one in.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, changes that whole narrative. Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
And here's Walker. Pass to Brown. Looking for Tice. He gets it there. Warriors with the rebound.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
They get it back. Chris pass to Wiggins. And here's Chris. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is going to be an asset for Tatum. His ability to get to the line, very good at using his body to draw contact.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Marcus Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. To the left wing. Here's Poole, guarded by Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Count it, good.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
The pass to Wanamaker, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Warriors leading by 4, and the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That's his first foul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Toscano. Pass to Poole. Here's Looney out to the wing. Here's Toscano. Outside for Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in. Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Toscano passes the Poole to the inside. Outside for Curry. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Pascal. Shot clock at 6. Smailagic passes to Poole. Rebound by Williams. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
It's deflected. Outside, Smart. Right wing. Outside, Tatum. Pass to Williams. Dishes it to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
And that's just all muscle there. Cantor is solid at fighting his way through whatever the D throws at him.
Curry passes to Toscano. Here's Smailagic. He's covered by Cantor. Down low. Here's Toscano. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Tatum's shot is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2. And the second. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator in his own right. Who holds...
Oh, my wife, for sure. No, never everyone this.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Wiggins, and it's Poole in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Smart, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 6. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving it around. Over to the wing. Here's Toscano. And the 3-ball is good. Toscano's got 7.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter. A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum's.
I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but CJ's size and his control are something that right now I guarantee you Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game.
And Cantor throws it down.
And it's not a secret. Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hands.
And the basket, Poole. To the middle, stolen by Cantor. Right side, Smart. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Williams comes in for Robert Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Smart. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Chris. Wiggins trying to free himself up. And there's Chris. That's good on the assist by Wiggins.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Thompson in the corner. Back to Chris. inside. Here's Curry to the inside. Thompson passes to Chris. Again, Golden State.
Marquise Chris is becoming a better scorer, more familiar with those areas on the floor. That time catch and shoot.
Pass to Tice. Now Williams. Guarded by Green. Hayward kicks to Brown. Floats it up for Williams. Brown finds Williams. Back to Brown. To the paint. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Austin also with the sub. Tatum's checked in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tice passes to Brown. Back to Tice. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Thompson against Brown. Back to Green. Pass to Looney. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Walker with a clean look. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Looney passes to Wiggins. And that one drops. Wiggins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Shot's good by Walker.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Curry looking it over. Back to Looney. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. And Shaq, so many fans know Steph for the deep threes, but Curry is also one of the league's more efficient scorers.
Yeah, career 47% shooting.
And that'll do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Cantor in at the 5.
Well, Marquise Chris, you got to remember, 240 pounds, so scoring through contact is possible.
Brown kicks to Walker. Beyond the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Chris pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Up top, Walker, guarded by Curry. There's the pass to Canner. Outside Tatum. Back to Canner. At the elbow, Williams. Thompson with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
On the wing, Williams. Covered by Wiggins. And here's Tatum for three. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wiggins passes to Chris. And that'll be 2. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Tice. Outside Tatum. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
A terrific shooter with the range and confidence required to be successful. Tatum loves to let it rip. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Walker finds Tice. Walker's got space and some very quick points for him on that possession. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Chris. Here's Toscano. Great look, but off the mark.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The defender gets a little over-aggressive, which is understandable. Cantor is a big, active guy to try and guard.
In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout-out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robert Williams is checked in for Cantor. Hayward comes in for Jason Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Tice throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Hayward passes to Williams. Now here's Smart. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Warriors leading by 7. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Pascal. On the wing, Thompson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. now. Here's Smart. He has 5. He kicks it to Walker. Back to Smart. Launches a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pascal, the pass to Smilagic. Stolen by Walker. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Tice. Williams in the post. Looney on him. Smart finds Walker. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Pascal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Smart.
Clearly a foul.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls, so both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both. Here's Wanamaker. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Pass to Curry. Inside, Green. Nice move. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
It's Thompson off the drive. Pascal kicks to Curry. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 13.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Wanamaker. Tatum at the elbow. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins outside. There's the feed to Green. Outside Curry. The pass to Pascal. Williams with the steal. From the stripe. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And it's Green with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
From deep 3-point range, the Warriors pull it in. Thompson outside. Wiggins outside. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Stolen. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Pass to Wanamaker. Tatum with it. He's covered by Thompson. The drive by Green. Wiggins dishes to Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 17. Outside, Smart. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to Wanamaker. For three, Hayward. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Cantor finds Green. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Warriors leading by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
To stop the run, offensive rebound, and he converts the layup.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Down low. Here's Curry. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's the Celtics with the ball, down by 15. Pass to Wanamaker. Now here's Langford. Offline with his three. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Green. To the wing on the left. Here's Toscano. Warriors getting another chance here. Outside for Curry. Chris pass to Toscano. Basket counts. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on Tuke. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And for Denver, at the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Now here's Curry. Back to Thompson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Millsap. Here's Jokic. Green with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Here's Jokic. Martin with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And that one is good.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
They kick it out to Green. Pass to Chris. Wiggins outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now, here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Golden State. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green leading the charge.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Curry against Murray. Shoots from the line. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Left side, Harris. Millsap looking it over. Harris kicks to Millsap. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And, you know, Millsap ready to shoot anytime he's close to the basket. Gets it off before the defense can react.
And stolen by Harris. Murray outside. There's the 3. Denver gets it back. Millsap. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Thompson passes to Chris. Millsap with the steal. Inside, Barton finds Millsap. The shot, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. And it's Wiggins missing. The Nuggets trail. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. The shot's good.
Millsap showing you some speed there, turning the Jets on. Far from just a bruising physical forward. His speed in transition, impressive.
Count it. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. You know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Porter comes in for Will Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Harris. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Marquise Chris. And it's Eric Paschal in for Green. Now Wiggins, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Nobody near Paschal. Offensive rebound. Curry on the foul.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Murray. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Cannot get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And so Murray nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And here's Paschal. Pass to Looney. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken in my life.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. The NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. We've got Looney. Curry is out there with Eric Paschal. And it's Poole in at the 2-guard spot. Morris, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
First free throw is good. The Warriors making a switch here. Smailagic is checked in, and so he hits both. The Nuggets trail by 9. Morris outside. Curry brings the double. Morris kicks to Grant. Good on the three-point shot. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
Poole the pass to Paschal. Here's Toscano, guarded by Porter. Just 3 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Toscano misses. The Nuggets shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Another shot. And the wide open shot from Morris. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Poole. Now the pass to Paschal. Curry against Morris. Smailagic passes to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And a wide open look for Porter. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Curry with it. Guarded now by Morris. Toscano misses. The Nuggets trail by 6. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Porter.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They've brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
Porter finds Plumlee. 1:58 left in the second quarter. The shot will not fall. Poole, the pass to Smailagic. To the inside. And the basket by Pascal. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Morris. And again, Denver no good.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And Poole gets it to go.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Curry. Pascal up top. He's covered by Grant. Morris against Curry. Pascal. Clock at 6. Here's Toscano. Banked in off the glass. Toscano's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Morris. Dishes to Plumlee. And that one, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney kicks to Wiggins. Green taking his time here. Wiggins dishes to Green. Here's Looney. It's hauled in by Jokic. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Great D that time from Green. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Even with all the rings, Kenny, Draymond still plays with a monster chip on. And that should do it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You gotta like what Eric Pascal has done in this game so far.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Harris. Now, here's Jokic. Harris passes to Jokic. Over Chris. Up again, and staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nuggets.
Yeah, I like the extra effort Harris is putting into crashing the offensive glass. Good timing by Gary that time.
Chris can't hit. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. Now the Warriors moving it up. And it's Green with the jam.
A team-first player when Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Millsap in the corner. Back to Murray. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Millsap doing a nice job there, reading the defense, and makes a nice slick pass to burn the opponent.
Millsap with the steal. Here's Harris. Good D by Thompson.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Murray. And the Warriors also making a change. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Curry. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Barton drives in, and Barton throws it down.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Wiggins. To the paint. Chris pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. The Nuggets trail by 6. And Porter, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Torrey Craig comes in for Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Will Barton.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Porter finds Morris. Shoots. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morris has got 6 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Smailagic. Millsap covering. Pass to Smailagic. Kicks it out to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Looney. Back to Wiggins. Toscano passes to Wiggins. Off target from outside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And Millsap slams it in.
And Millsap's offensive game, to me, is really multifaceted. I mean, he can score from a lot of different places on the court and in a lot of different ways.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Back to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Toscano in at the 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Morris passes to Craig. Millsap has the open look. Drills it from outside. Millsap's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Wiggins passes to Looney. The offensive rebound. Here's Toscano. Here's the 3. He's off on that one.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
The Warriors leading. Looney passes to Thompson, and the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Martin's checked in for Denver. Gary Harris comes in for Morris, and the Warriors making a change here. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Thompson left side. Chris pass to Thompson, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Murray, good.
And even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
Outside for Curry. Over Murray. Curry can't get it to go. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Barton, no luck. The Warriors trailing. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball. Count that bucket. And it's 7 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, and you see how Steph altered his pace there. Sometimes it looks like he isn't moving at all, and then bam, he goes warp speed.
Harris. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Barton, no luck.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Thompson passes to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Down low. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Murray with the jam.
Can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
And Chris throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
You got to give Chris props there. Although he's young, he isn't afraid of the moment.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Thompson outside. To the inside. Jokic with the steal. And it's Harris off the drive. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points. A huge possession, and Millsap comes through. He's known as a leader, and that is how you lead by example.
Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Free throw good, Murray.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Golden State moving it around. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And this is why they go to Thompson. The coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
Thompson comes with the double team. Curry with the steal. And stolen by Barton. And here we go. Nuggets running again. And slam dunk by Harris.
Harris has made these shots before, which is why he's confident in these situations.
Chris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Will Barton.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Basket good.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
Here's Chris. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pascal inside.
Oh, man. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to Harris. Back to Murray. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Timeout called the Warriors. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
It sure has. Thanks, DA. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center position. Hayward at the elbow. The kick out to Tatum. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
Jokic, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Walker against Murray. Martin passes to Jokic. Millsap trying to get open, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Barton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Tatum's shot is off. Tatum's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And that one's good. Millsap.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
To the paint. Here's Tice. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
The very definition of an unselfish star. Kemba Walker doing work with the pass.
For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Barton on the wing. Murray with it. Harris passes to Jokic. Barton wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Walker. Inside. Tice against Millsap. Just 4 to shoot. Hayward can hit. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nuggets. There's the lob for Harris. And slam dunk by Harris. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Hayward, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You know, Gordon Hayward has paid a price in the gym, and now his strength allows him to score through aggressive defenders.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Hayward. Back to Smart. The The Celtics need to get a shot off. Wanamaker the pass to Smart. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, you love how Marcus Smart collects himself, staying steady with the release despite being under pressure.
The pass to Grant. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. Lays it up and banks it in. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Wanamaker. Denver grabs the miss. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Stolen by Smart. Williams kicks to Hayward. Back to Williams. Hayward on the wing. Pass to Williams. Here's Wanamaker. And here's Kanter. Tie game in Boston. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
We've got Williams. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Smart, and it's Wanamaker in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Passes to Wanamaker. Now the feed to Williams. Baseline try. Here's Kanter. Fires the 3. The shot by Williams, no good. To the inside. Here's Grant. And that'll be... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That's good from Williams. Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And Denver with a change here, too. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Jokic in the corner. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Shots good by Walker.
Boy, the knack for scoring inside, one of Kemba Walker's most special skills. Wow.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
And it goes down 2 points. Jokic has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Walker finds Brown. And here's Kanter. Back to Brown. Down low. Tice. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
How
fantastic as Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
Morris kicks to Jokic. And the dunk by Grant.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Brown. Count that one. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Grant. Now Jokic, defended by Tice. Back to Grant. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, this guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
Walker the pass to Cannon. Brown outside. The kick out to Walker. Back to Brown. 3 on the clock. And there's the pass to Tice. Over Jokic. That one wide left. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. The putback, and Porter putting it right back in. Porter's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Morris against Walker. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Denver passing it around. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Morris. Jokic has got 8 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Brown dishes to Williams. And Walker kicks to Brown. No good on the triple. Got it off in time. Doesn't go for him. Tie game in Boston. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoy. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Smart finds Green. Here's Wanamaker. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim route.
The kick out to Barton. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Murray outside. Clock at 6. Jokic tried to free himself up, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Plumlee is checked in for Denver.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Feeds it to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
And that one falls for Smart.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
Here's Murray. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Murray. Millsap's got it all tied up now for Denver. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Tatum. Bucket is good. Tatum's got his second basket.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Murray. Millsap, they get the rebound. At the elbow, Murray. For 3, Harris. Murray, the pass to Barton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Celtics have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Hayward on the wing. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Tries yet again. Not going to go that time.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Shoots from 14, and that one's good. Barton's got his first bucket in this one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Smart against Harris. Williams in the post. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
1:04 left here in the third quarter. Here's Murray. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Celtics passing it around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hayward's got 6 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Murray outside. It's Barton on the wing. Right side Millsap. Murray outside. Releases. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Murray surveying the D. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Out left to the wing. Porter outside. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 5. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Boston leading by 5. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum, and it's Walker in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Chalk up 2 there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Passes it to Craig. Back to Murray. Porter against Walker. Porter passes to Jokic. Millsap kicks to Craig. Just 5 to shoot. Porter, no luck. And so it's Hayward with it. They'll bring it up for Boston. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Outside Tatum. Tice in the high post. Outside Walker. Back to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Porter dishes to Millsap. Back to Porter. The 3. It's rebounded by Tice.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Gary Harris, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Walker. A 3-ball. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Here's Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Millsap kicks to Porter. Off target from 3-point range.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Rick, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams.
Well, if he gets near the cup, Jason Tatum will leave no doubt. Woohoo!
Murray outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Smart. And stolen by Murray. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
That free throw, no good. Cantor checked in for Jason Tatum. And he sinks the second.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Celtics leading by 12. Walker, bounce pass. Here's Tice. That one misses. Good defense by Jokic. Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Harris's shot is off. Celtics have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Smart dishes to Walker. Back to Smart. Walker against Porter. Lobs it up for Cantor. 5 on the clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Bill Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Shot clock at 3. And here's Brown outside. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Celtics.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Marcus Smart.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Barton kicks to Millsap for the three, and another miss by Denver.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Cantor. Green passes to Cantor, and stolen by Murray. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Millsap has the open look. They grab their own miss, and the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morris against Walker. Pass to Green. Now, here's Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. Walker finds Tice. Cantor's shot is off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap